walks it across the timeline. Lebanon staying in their man-to-man defense. They get it over to Jenkins, down low to the other Jenkins, Jarvis Jenkins to Preston Jenkins, and they'll call out of bounds on Preston Jenkins. We'll just call them Thing 1 and Thing 2. I'm getting the thumbs down. No, we'll just stay with, how about JJ and PJ? All right, I get the nod on that one. JJ and PJ. Lebanon inbounds the ball. Beadle gets it across the timeline. Down in the corner to Vance. They try to get in the Thigpen. They do. His layup's up and good. Some great points here by Thigpen in the fourth quarter as Lebanon grabs their first lead in quite some time, 44-42. Stewart being picked up by Vance as soon as he comes across that half-court line. They get it over to Brooks. They go down low to Jarvis Jenkins, JJ, as he's fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot two and try to tie this game back up for Central. Jenkins set to shoot. First shot's up. And good. He'll have another one. And number 2. Big game here for Lebanon High School. 7 points now in the game for Jenkins. He'll shoot for his third. Big rivalry game. And he gets 8 points now for Jenkins. Last regular season game for both teams as they get ready for district play later in the week. Lebanon will host Riverdale 7 o'clock on Friday. Over to Thigpen in the corner. His jumper's off. No good. Rebounded by Central. They're calling over the back call by Thigpen. 44-44. 5:46 left to go in the ball game. Central inbounds to Stewart. He'll walk it up the court. Your 5 on the floor for Central is Stewart, Auld, Brooks, McMurray, and Jenkins. McMurray into the lane. His 10-footer's good. They regain the lead. Smith in a hurry over the timeline. He goes down to the right wing. Cross-court pass over to Crudup on the left elbow. He'll drive the paint over to Vance on the corner. He's trapped, gets it out. Stolen by Brooks. And they'll call a foul on Beadle on the layup. Looked like he got all ball there. Crowd didn't like it. That's going to be 4 on Ryan Beadle, as Brooks will step to the line for the first of 2 shots. Chance to push this lead out to 4 points for his team. He misses the first one. He'll have another one. Hutto checking back in for Phillip Vance. Beadle going to stay in the game. Need his experience here on the court late in this game. A lot of these players know each other, play a lot of AAU ball together, YBOA basketball. Second shot's up and good. 3-point lead with just over 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter for Wilson Central. Smith with the ball. He'll go cross court to Beadle. Beadle across the timeline. Go over to the elbow to Morris. To Hutto, down low to Thigpen, and they'll call a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Wilson Central. They'll get the ball back. Things getting kind of sloppy here in the fourth quarter for both teams. As Central gets the ball back into Stewart. 14 turnovers for Lebanon, 13 for Wilson Central. They get it back to Stewart at the top of the key. Over the corner to McMurray. He'll drive again. This time they'll call a foul on Lebanon. They'll call it on Crudup, just his second of the game. Casey Nunley set to check back in for Thigpen. Big minutes by Thigpen here in the fourth quarter. A lot of PT as of late for him. Playing big for his team. Getting close to postseason. Central inbounds to Stewart. They'll get it back up to Brooks. Back over to Stewart on the top of the key. He'll try to set things up. Guarded by Crudup. Lebanon in a man-to-man defense. Stewart for 3 at the top of the key. His shot's up and good. Big 3 by the senior guard, Kelton Stewart, as they build a 6-point lead, 50-44. 4.5 minutes to go. They get it over to Smith on the left elbow. He goes down to Hutto, down to Nunley, and Nunley has the ball on the block, tries to do a power move, and loses it out of bounds. Momentum shifting just a little bit towards Central. Still a lot of time left in this game, just a 6-point lead by Wilson Central. Lebanon will be in their man-to-man defense as Robert Crudup will pick up Stewart as soon as he crosses the half-court line. Stewart with the ball. Pick on the left side, picks up his dribble, goes over to Brooks on the left wing, batted by Crudup, regains possession. They go to the corner to Auld. Great pass inside. McMurray couldn't find the handle. Lebanon comes up with it. X-man across the timeline into the paint. And a great running layup by Xavier as he cuts this thing back down to 4 for his team. 50-46, 3.5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Crudup set to pick up Stewart. Stewart crossover dribble, goes to the left wing. Brooks with the ball, trying to find somebody, finally gets it back over to Stewart as he's double-teamed, back over to Brooks. He drives the lane, his running layup's off the mark, no good, and a big rebound by Hutto as he comes flying through and grabs that ball with 2 hands. Smith over the timeline. Man-to-man defense by Wilson Central. They go to Hutto on the left wing, into the corner to Crudup. His shot's up and good. 3-pointer by Robert Crudup as he cuts this thing down to 1 point. And just like that, Lebanon is right back in this thing in 2 possessions. 50-49, 3 minutes to go here at Lebanon High School as Wilson Central wants a timeout. I tell you what, an exciting game. 50-49, 2:57 left to go in the ball game. We'll be back in 30 seconds. And welcome back into Campbell Brennan Gymnasium as we are just under 3 minutes to go. Lebanon down by 1 point. Central set to inbounds right at the half-court line. All set to do so as he'll more than likely get it into Stewart. They do. They'll have it in the backcourt. He'll walk it across the timeline. Robert Crudup picks him up, Lebanon to man-to-man defense. Left side pick as Stewart drives the middle. His shot's off, but they'll get Alex Hutto, the big senior who was honored earlier tonight. They'll get him for the foul. Just his second, believe it or not. Kelton Stewart, 5'10", 175 pounds.